Hey everyone, this is Nintendo Act 8, and the day has basically come. It's all but confirmed that this is the death nail of the Wii U. Apparently someone, this is a rumor, of course, but apparently someone who has a connection with Nintendo and predicted Pokemon Black and White was going to be a thing back in the day, apparently, has said that Nintendo plans to discontinue the Wii U by the end of the year, which the internet responded to as a but to me, I'm like, it's both surprising and not surprising because, well, it's listed on the screen right there. This console is barely over 3 years old. It says 2012 to 2016, so you're probably like, well, wouldn't that make it 4 years? Well, actually, if you think about it, by the time it would be discontinued, it would be 4 years. But as of right now, I'm going to say 3. But still, this console is just barely over 3 years old and then it's going to get discontinued? And then someone pointed out something that is like really, really hilarious in a way, that the Xbox 360 is still in production. It's been in production for over a decade, and the Wii U is going to be discontinued, and it's only been around for barely 3 years. That is really strange and kind of funny. Of course, I think the Wii U is a good console. It has good games like Splatoon, Smash Bros, Pokken Tournament, Xenoblade Chronicles X, among other games. But clearly, that was not enough to sell the system. We all know the problems with the lack of online features, the lack of voice chat, the YouTube copyright thing with the Nintendo Creators Program, the tablet controller, which I honestly don't mind that much because I just bought a Wii U Pro controller. And by the way, if for some reason you have a Wii U and you don't have a Wii U Pro controller, please buy one. It is like you need it for this system. I guarantee you the system will be way better with one of these instead of you having to use the gamepad for everything. But yeah. Oh, and not to mention the negative press that the community gave the Wii U for no logical reason. Okay, well, there were some reasons, but of course there was a lot of Xbox, PlayStation fanboys that love to beat on this console, but since when has that ever not been the case? People have been hating on other people's consoles since, of course, the 16-bit wars, so but it's not like I'm surprised or anything. It's just kind of like, I've almost been debating, what console's been hated more this generation, the Wii U or the Xbox One? They've been really close in terms of being the most hated console. Because, of course, everyone loves the PS4 because it's the main console and it's sold over 40 million units. But, let's see. I've seen so many Xbox One and Wii U hate comments on people's videos that I'm not sure which one is more hated right now. Well, it doesn't really matter anyway. Because I think this console's good. It's not perfect, but I think it is good. But clearly that's not going to matter because the console's basically dead. It was kind of dead last year after that E3 press conference and also the fact that, well, they announced the NX pretty much 1 year ago to this day, and that basically marked the end of the Wii U. See, let me explain why I think this is a big problem. The reason I bought a Wii U, and I know a lot of people have, was solely for Smash Bros. There were other games on it I wanted, of course, but the main reason was Smash Bros. And that didn't come out until November 2014. Exactly 4 months later, boom! NX announcement. So I waited 2 years to get one game that I wanted, and I bought the system for, and then the new console gets announced 4 months later. Wasn't really a new console reveal, and of course, it's been over a year since that day, and it's still not out, but yeah. It's stuff like that. That's the main problem. See, there's us Wii U owners to think that this console has not been maxed out yet. But I can also see why Nintendo would do this. Because people, and honestly at this point, even me, the only reason I wanted the Wii U to continue was for one reason. Cash. I'm going to have $300, and I'm going to pre-order that system the second I can. But I really didn't want to have to spend another $300 to get a system day one. Because I'm that kind of person that needs this stuff day one, or pretty close to day one. Like, there's no question about it. I'm getting the NX day one. But I shouldn't have to, because the Wii U should survive until at least 2017, but I guess any hope of a NX 2017 release date is officially dead now that the Wii U is going to be discontinued this year, which I heard is going to be in, like October or whatever, which makes sense because by that time the NX is going to be like released or like nearing its release date. So it makes sense that Nintendo would discontinue their current system right when their next system is about to come out. And for all the hate the Wii U gets, in fact it's only sold I believe 12.5 million consoles, it has great games on it. And for those people that bought the Wii U, it's still a good system. It certainly isn't perfect. Like I said, there's plenty of things that I wish was on the Wii U, like voice chat, and of course, getting rid of the copyright problem would definitely help, I think, with the Wii U, but even if Nintendo solved all those problems right now, it wouldn't matter because people wouldn't buy this console because the new one's coming out. Think about it. People said this, and I've been thinking about it too. So that means, like, when the PS4 was announced, did you rush out to buy a PS3? When the Xbox One was announced, did you run out to buy Xbox 360? When the 3DS was announced, did you immediately rush out to buy a DS? No, no, and no, because there's a new console coming out. And, more likely than not, it's going to be backwards compatible. So you know what that means? Even though the Wii U is going to basically be dead, when the NX comes out, it's not going to really matter because it's going to be backwards compatible. The Wii U is backwards compatible with the GameCube, and the Wii U is backwards compatible with the Wii. So, it's pretty much going to be confirmed that the NX will be backwards compatible with the Wii U. So they can still sell and make Wii U games if they really feel like it, which I hope they do, at least for one more year. So that means both people that have a Wii U or people that have an NX can also play the Wii U games. That's one of my arguments against, there being a Zelda NX version, when I'm like, if it has backwards compatibility with the Wii U, which it probably will, then why would they make an NX version? I get like better graphics, better resolution, better frame rate, a bigger world, all that stuff. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna buy Zelda more likely for the NX if it does come to the NX. I've been waiting on the Wii U version. If there's a better version, I'm gonna buy that, obviously. Point is, yep, looks like the Wii U is basically toast. A good console ruined by Nintendo's policies. Oh, and public opinion, that definitely doesn't help. But I guess now it's time to look onto the future. And now that the Wii U is in its final months, let's enjoy what's still on the Wii U while it's still here and it doesn't get overridden by the NX. And of course, let's look on forward to the NX. In just a few months, E3 is going to happen. We're going to see what Nintendo has in store for us. And hopefully, it will be much better than the Wii U. With full online multiplayer support, achievements, everything. We just have to hope, and I guess we'll find out. This is Nintendo Act 8, signing out.